And we're live! Sorry, I saw some pop up on my screen that says something about moderation. I'm like, yeah, I want somebody to monitor my fucking channel. As if. God's watching. He's got a very close eye on everything that's happening around here. What's up, everyone? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, and messenger of God. And the crowd goes wild. Hey, shout out to all the new subscribers, dude. I'm assuming Kobe brought you in. He does a lot of that. He always be bringing in a bunch of peoples. What's up? I am your own personal spiritual healer. What does that mean? I'm here to help you deal with those feelings that you don't want to deal with and dig up those thoughts that you keep pushing down and get you, cleaned up. Get you Christ-like. That's what we're here for. You're like, what? What did I sign up for? I guess you did it. You signed up for that before you got here. They just sent you someone to get you through it. Get excited. There's like 8.2 billion people that don't know how to deal with their fucking feelings and their memories, and they don't have me, and you're lucky to have me. Haha, is this gonna be easy? No. How long you been hiding those feelings, dude? How long you been trying to forget that shit ever happened to you? How long you been trying to deny some shit? Yeah, I'm here to bring it up. Bring them out. Yeah, I that's what we do. We bring all the darkness to the light and get rid of it. At the end, you'll be a nice, healthy light being, and you'll be an alchemist, and you'll be an empath, and you will be a manifester, and you yourself will be a healer. You'll be able to heal other people when you're done with all this. How so? Inspiration, bro. You will inspire others just by your own journey. It's a great story. But you got to do the hard work. I don't do it for you. You don't get to pass. You don't get to, pass go or collect $200 until you do some shit like this. Meaning, yeah, abundance and all the great stuff comes after you start getting rid of the dark stuff. So yeah. Today is Thirsty Thursday. It is a Jupiter day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We had the crescent moon, which is the sign of the High Priestess, was out, so get excited. We made it through Christmas. Whoop, 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 whoop. Did you guys have a good Christmas? I had an alright Christmas. It was very challenging. God gave me stuff to do all day, so I was busy until like 8 o'clock last night. Finally curled up and I was like, okay, I'm done. Anyways, isn't that great? You spend all this time and, all this energy trying to, prepare for something that's over in one day, and it's like, oh, it's all over. Thank God. Ready for New Year's? Who are you going to be next year? Here comes your fabrication of what you want to be. You're going to be the same person you were this year if you haven't done anything and haven't made any changes in your emotional world. It doesn't matter what you change in your physical world, you're still going to be calling in the same emotional crap, the same karma. If you didn't face your karma, what is karma? If you didn't walk away from things that were, holding you back and making you unhappy, then you're going to be stuck in those same things that are holding you back and making you unhappy for 2025. Nobody's going to do this for you. And if they do, you're not going to like it. If you won't quit a job, then they'll shut down your business. Then what? And then you're forced to take action. It's it. They'll give you an opportunity to have control, and then they'll force it to where you'll just have to lose control. It's how you choose to, see this. But ultimately, the universe is conspiring to make you a better person. In order to make you a better person, it's got to put you through some hard times to, make you a sharper tool. Because right now, you're pretty much a butter knife. You You ain't cutting through shit. So that's kind of how that goes. And, as we prepare for it, it's a new wheel. We're in the Yule season. This will last until, I think March. When we get Ostara comes in, the first light, which would be the Queen of Swords, for anybody that wants to know what that season stands for. But yeah, we're just supposed to be, you got a couple more days to get rid of, the baggage of 2024 and before. You've been carrying this shit for a long time. Are you going to carry it into 2025? Because it will carry with you and it will weigh you down. You can't, pretend that it's not there. Those feelings, those memories, those regrets, all of that shit that you're hiding from yourself and the world is going to keep suffocating you until you find your way to deal with it. It's just how it is. So, today's the day. You have a good day to get ready for it. We've got more work. So this Friday, We do shadow work on Wednesdays usually, and we do them on Fridays, Saturdays, and then you're cleared to go into a portal on a Monday. So today I will pull the cards and we'll see what type of shadows we're looking at. What's a shadow? A part of you that you deny. A part of you that you deny. So I'm going to bring it to the surface by telling you my stories, and in hopes that you're going to reflect on your own and do the same type of work that I do so that you can feel better about your life. We do this stuff every week. We're on a weekly schedule. Sometimes, you don't get to be like me without doing this shit daily. I mean, I came in here with lots and lots of shadows and pain and suffering, to where, I had to do them 3, 4, 5 times a day. We had to face painful memories and painful feelings and sit in them until we could make them, until we could heal them. The healing of them is actually just processing them, having understanding, having compassion for yourself and for what happened. I know you were wronged, but the situation is you don't get to blame nobody. Because whoever played the role that wronged you was also signed up to play that role, because they wronged themselves too. They put themselves in a bad place too. They had to be in a bad place to hurt you. They were hurt themselves if they hurt you. So it's going to take a lot of, understanding. And most people don't. You don't want to understand. You don't want to forgive. You just want to be mad. You want to be sad. You want to be a victim. You want to hold on to your anger. You know what I mean? Because that's what makes you feel good. You just want to be pissed off about some shit. Okay, but that's not helping you. Being mad at that person doesn't bother that person, doesn't bother anybody but you. And every time I bring up that person's name, you get bothered. Not them, not me, not anyone else. You're bothered by your own feelings. And I know how to touch them to where you can't control them and you might hurt somebody. I'm here to get you to stop hurting. That's it. That's all. God bless. Amen. With that being said, how many of you got some fucked up feelings that you're not dealing with already? How many of you are not dealing with your feelings? How many of you got some fucked up feelings about the holiday that we just had, and you don't want to talk about it? Okay, so where are you going to hold that? You're going to hold those memories of what happened for how long? You think they disappear? Is God just going to miraculously make it all better? Or is that memory going to pop up every time you're triggered? Are you going to be able to deal with it now or in 20 years? When are you going to be ready to deal with these memories? When are you going to actually look at yourself and what happened to yourself? I don't know. Hopefully today. I'm out doing some worky work. I ended up in a low vibrational area, picking up somebody and trying to get them out of, that low vibrational mentality. It's like, you better be careful. That's all I can say is, some people, we're put in positions, we're not like you. We're here to, learn from you and hopefully help people like us out of your situation. But we're not here to conform to be like you. And if you can't conform to be like us, then that's it. We're just here for a moment. You know what I mean? When God puts me in some around shit ass people and shit ass neighborhoods, it's because he wants me to go and get someone out. If we don't walk your way out of hell, then you stay in hell and I'm going to watch you burn. I'm not here for everybody. I don't care about your cousins and your mother and your children. God sent me for you. If you save yourself, then you can save your cousins, your mother, and your children. But right now, God sent me for you, so you could catch this message of truth that you need to work on in your life. I mean, I didn't come for any of those people. Why didn't I come for them? Because, many are called, but few are chosen. Meaning, God said it's your turn to fucking pick up the sword and start cutting through the bullshit. He didn't say your children were ready. He didn't say your mother was ready. He said you was ready. So, is you is or is you ain't. So I just wanted to give that to you guys. I'm going to try to do a little bit more work here and then take on the day. But I will pull out some cards and we'll see what our weekend holds for us, what kind of challenges and, we got to get over. It's the end of the year. You got to get over a lot of shit. Otherwise, you're carrying that shit into another year. And that weighs a lot. You have no room for new experiences when you're carrying the hurt from old experiences. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. And going back to low vibrational people, just because you're in a crowd doesn't mean, you got to be part of that crowd. Just because you live in a certain neighborhood doesn't mean that you have to represent that neighborhood. You know what I mean? Just because you're part of the music industry doesn't mean you're an industry person. Do you know what I mean? You got to find your way in the fucking cesspool. And you don't go the same way as everyone else, and you don't operate the same way, and you don't become them. You know what I mean? This is about you and where God put you. And if you sink to their level, you're not going to get out of these places. He put you there for a season, to learn, for a reason. You know what I mean? Learn your lesson and go on to the next place. Otherwise, you're stuck where you're at. And what's it going to take for you to get out of it? Bravery. Whatever it is, I don't need to know you. He told you to leave. God told you to leave this person, leave this job, leave this apartment, leave this family. That's up to you. I'm here to encourage you and show you, yeah, it's hard, it's scary, you're going to feel this way, but he got you. I'm only here to confirm that he's telling you to fucking destroy your life so he can give you a new one. You know what I mean? Who am I? Lilith reincarnated. I'm here to watch it. I am the goddess of destruction. It's, you know what I mean? You have to destroy your life to have a new life. The rest of you, if you're unhappy with your life, but you keep maintaining it, you're maintaining your own hell. That's your choice. Nobody is keeping you there but you because you're afraid. Why are you afraid? It's okay to be afraid. We all are. But at some point, you're going to have to be brave. Nobody's going to make you leave that relationship. Well, I mean, God might. He might put another person in that right in the middle of your relationship just so you would walk away. He might fucking, you know what I mean? He might literally take your job for you so you can go get you a better job that pays you more and has less stress. He might kick you out of your fucking apartments because he wants you to fucking live somewhere else. But before he does that, he's giving you an option to have control and do it for yourself. You know what I mean? And that's really what it is. So I just want to encourage you guys because it's coming. What's coming? Change. That's what's here. He wants you to change. He wants you to make a change for once in your life, and he's going to push you. And that's what those cards are going to show you. I'm going to look into what areas of life he's pushing us, and we're going to, you know what I mean? When I pull those cards, I'm going to tell you what I see in my life he wants me to get rid of, and I'm going to show you how to get rid of it. I do this shit every week. We get rid of some shit so we can have some new experiences. Unfortunately, right now we're doing a lot of spring cleaning, Yule cleaning, so that we can have room for the spring. You know what I mean? We got to clean out, you know what I mean? Everything. We got to get rid of the tree so we can bring in the flowers. Got it? So I just wanted to send that out there. If you're in a group of people that, you know what I mean, are bringing you down, it's time to get out of that group. Yeah, I know you're going to be lonely, but you're worth loving. You're going to find new people. God will bring you new people. He don't want you to be alone forever, but he don't want you with those people. Do you know what I mean? If your job is, you know what I mean, they have no respect for you and they don't, you know, and they don't honor you, you don't need to be there. Let them disrespect another fucking person. You know what I mean? That's just the truth. If you're in a relationship and it's all one-sided, you don't need to be in that. You deserve love too. You deserve respect. You deserve someone to spoil you. You know what I mean? If you're in a fucking apartment complex where it's unsafe for you and your family, you don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. There's another place for you and your family. You don't need to stay in hell. You can, and that's your choice. But I promise you, he wants more for you. And he's trying to provide it for you. And you can see these options and possibilities because he's giving it to you in visions. He's giving you ideas of what he wants you to do with your life for 2025. But you got to do it. And I'm here to push you through it. With that being said, I got to get to work and stuff, and you got to get to work. We all got to work. We got a lot of work to do in our lives. We got a few more days to get this ready so we can have a good year. It's not about the works, dude. It's not about what you do outside. It's about the changes you make inside. Okay? So, yep, and then shout out to the new people again. I posted in my community page, my kids are like, you should do something special for your new subscribers. I'm like, what? Offer them a healing session? They don't want to heal already. If you want some help, drop a comment in that particular post, and we'll figure out a way to, you know what I mean, to talk offline to where I can help you. I can tap in if you want me to, and I'll tell you what he's trying to tell you. I'm not a tarot reader. I'm not any of that shit. I know God, and I know what God wants for us. You know what I mean? I don't know individually until I'm in your space, and he's, you know, and he's talking directly to you, and I'm just catching the conversation. I don't tap into, you know, I don't like to be in fucking collective conversations between God. I argue with him enough in my own conversations. But if that's something you want and you need help, or you want, you know what I mean, you're afraid, or you got feelings, or whatever. If you need someone, I'm here. I'm your own personal healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, witch. Maybe you need me to do some, you know what I mean, some aura cleanings or some shit like that. Maybe you need to cut some freaking ties. You need a cord removal. I don't know what you need. Only you do. Actually, only God does. You know what you want, but he knows what you need. But if you need me, I'm available for y'all. And for the rest of you, let's get to work. Let's get to work. I mean, I don't know what he got for you, but you do. You woke up feeling it. You already got something stressing you. Can you remove that stress factor? Can we get rid of whatever's bothering you first thing in the morning? Can we just cut that shit out of your life? You're like, I can't just quit my job. The fuck you can't. The fuck you can't. You deserve a better job. Don't you want a new job? Just kidding. Hey, I love you guys. I gotta go. Laters, haters.